Happy reading rush. Welcome to reading rush day 1. So it is presently 12:30 in the morning and I haven't read anything yet, but that is because I've just been watching YouTube videos and I didn't really realize what time it was, and I was going to try and fall asleep, but I'm very awake right now. I don't really know why, but I'm in my pajamas, which is this Legend by Marie Lu t-shirt that we got at BookCon that I like live in because it's so comfortable. But I wanted to go over my narrowed down TBR. So I narrowed down my TBR to 4 books. I'm going to stack the challenges, and if I can read 7 books, that would be awesome. That's obviously my ultimate goal, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to actually do that. So the first book that I'm starting off with is Wicked Fox by Kat Cho, which I'm using for the challenge of a book with a non-human character. Then for the other challenges, I have Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovich, which I will be using for the challenge of reading a book with purple on the cover because it is very purple, and also the challenge of a book that I meant to read last year. Next, I have The Wedding Date by Jasmine Gilroy, which I will be reading for the challenge of reading an author's first book, and I think that was the only challenge that I was doing for this one. And finally, I have the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone illustrated edition. So my plan for this one is to read it for the challenge of reading a book and then watching the movie adaptation, and I'm also using it for the challenge of reading a book in the same spot the entire time, and also the challenge of reading a book with 5 words or more in the title. So my plan is to read, I figured out if I read 3 chapters every night, I'm gonna keep on almost calling it the booktubeathon, but throughout reading rush, then I will be able to finish it, and I'm going to read it in my bed here. It's going to be my before bed book, so I think that will be fun. But I actually could have stacked these further. Like, I could have used this book for so many of the challenges, but I decided to kind of challenge myself and try with the 4 books and see how I go and go from there. And if I can read more, that would be awesome, but I'm gonna kind of take it easy and just have it be more of a fun reading week, because I feel like every year for when it was the booktubeathon, I would always read 7 books, and I would read a book a day, and I would put so much pressure on myself to do that like it was enjoyable, but it also wasn't really enjoyable. So I want to try and be more lackadaisical about it and have a bit more fun with it this year. So I'm going to start off with reading my 3 chapters of this book right now, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed and I will update you guys a little bit more in the morning. Good morning. I look so bad. Oh god. So it's 9 in the morning. I just got up not that long ago, but last night I didn't get my 3 chapters of Harry Potter done, so I'm off to a great start. But I was sitting there listening to the Harry Potter soundtrack while I was doing it, and like, it was great. I just was very distractible last night, so I kept on like checking my phone every 2 seconds and like doing this and that, so it just ended up taking way longer, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed and I will finish the chapters in the morning. But I'm on like the first little bit of chapter 2, so it is what it is. We'll see if that is a good decision to use that as my bedside book or not. It's gonna be interesting. But I'm going to go and get dressed and fix all of this and then get a coffee and then come back and read some of this, because I don't think I'm gonna stay in bed and read. But if I do stay in bed and read, then I'll read Harry Potter, but we'll see. Coffee has been acquired. My camera died while I was filming that, but I kind of started to get ready, but I'm going to like actually get ready and like put on a little bit of makeup and stuff. And today, other than reading, I'm going to be video planning, because that's something that I've been meaning to do for like months now, but I want to plan out some stuff so then it's easier when I do actually go to film, which is what I'm planning on doing for the rest of the week, so I can just really seamlessly go through the videos and get done as many as possible as quickly as possible. possible. So today's just going to be kind of a little bit of a more relaxing day. I work tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna have to go to bed early, and I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna do daily vlogs or just a week-long vlog, but I don't know. I guess you will know when you see this what my decision was. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready now. That whole clip, I felt like I was forgetting something, and I just remembered what it was, but I wanted to listen to the audiobook for the wedding date while I'm doing my makeup, so I'm gonna do that. So while I was doing my makeup, I listened to the wedding date. I resisted the urge to watch YouTube. I've just been so lazy lately that I'm like, while I'm doing my makeup and stuff, let's just rewatch YouTube videos that I've seen a million times. So I'm garbage. What else is new? But I'm on chapter 5, so I am 50 pages about. It's 47 pages, but like I'm just rounding up. But into this, and it's good so far. I like the fake dating trope that's coming up. That's one of my favorite tropes. But I got a package in the mail with Snake, the icon on it, so I wanted to unbox that for you. Ooh, look at how fancy this is. It's so sparkly. It also smells really good, and I don't really know why, but cool. Oh, and it came with a little like tarot card sort of thing. Ooh, I like. Oh, there's stuff underneath. That's why it has a smell. So the book is Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron. It's quite big actually, but there's a bookmark in here, I believe. Oh, pretty book snake living its best life, truly. Book snake slithering into all your books. There's also a voodoo doll, which is kind of freaky, so that creeps me out a little bit. There's also an old book scented candle, and then the final thing is a bath bomb. So it is oat milk and honey, but it's like malleable, which is weird. I think it may have just broken on transit, but that will be fun to use and relax with. If you wanted to pause and read the synopsis, it's about witch doctors and magic and stuff like that, and it sounds really cool. So thank you so much for the package. I'm excited to read it. Hello everyone, I'm outside. Obviously, it's very sunny out right now, but I just came out here to have some of my coffee. It's really nice out. Usually during the summer and like July and stuff where I live, it's so humid that you can't go outside. It will just be, you will like melt. But it's actually kind of cool out today, so there's a nice breeze going on, so like I'm not dying of heat. I'm not melting like the Wicked Witch of the West, which is beautiful. So I'm going to probably finish my coffee, and I'm going to read Wicked Fox while I'm doing that, because I haven't delved into this yet for the readathon, so I'm excited. Hello, so it's been about, I think, only like an hour or so since I updated last. I've had lunch since then, and I haven't read any of Wicked Fox. I was going to, but then instead I ended up, well, what happened was I realized, oh shit, I have a video that's going up, so then I had to like keep an eye on things, make sure the video went up okay, all that stuff, and do like the like tweeting and stuff that goes with having a video go up. So I've been listening to my audiobook, and I'm actually almost done it. I don't have very much left at all, so like this is how far I am. I've read this, and then I have this left, and I don't love it so far. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really connected with the characters like I would like to be, but I do like the fact that it's dual perspective, but I just don't think I'm enjoying it as much as I thought I would. But I want to see how much I actually, like how long I actually have left in it. So I have an hour and 37 minutes left in my audiobook. So I think I might honestly just take the next hour and a half and do some stuff while listening to my audiobook, because I mean, might as well finish my first read. Why not get ahead of the game and finish my first read on day one? That sounds great to me, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might do my nails and then maybe plan out some videos while I'm listening to it. I don't really know. We'll see how it's gonna go, but I'm definitely going to finish this. Sup? So I finished my first book for the Reading Rush readathon. Now I'm out of focus. Like, why would you focus on the background when clearly I am the production to focus on? I can't with myself sometimes. So I finished the wedding date, and I also did my nails, so that's fun, but I gave this a 2 out of 5 stars. I didn't care for any of the characters. Like, the main character, Alexa, was good. I liked her, but Drew, I did not give a shit about. Like, he was very flat. He had nothing going on, super one-dimensional, and for me, if I'm reading a romance, like, I need to care about the love interests, you know? I can't just be like, oh, like, whatever. All I feel like I knew about him was he was hot, and the other thing about him was that he was a pediatrician, and that was was cool. But other than that, I was like, I don't know what's setting you apart from every other love interest or every other male character that I've read about. So I was just kind of like, meh. I did enjoy the social commentary that was going on. I thought that was well done, but like, I thought that the wedding was going to be a bigger part of the story and it wasn't. So I guess I just didn't really get what I feel like I signed up for. So it was pretty mediocre for me. But even like the steamy scenes, they were like, I didn't care for the writing. So I do have her second book, but I think I might actually return it. I got it not too long ago, so I can still return it. So I think I'm gonna do that because I just don't think her writing style is really for me, which sucks. But this was just a meh book in my opinion. But I haven't really read anything physically today other than Harry Potter earlier. So I'm going to sit down and read Wicked Fox. Why did I say Wicked Fox? I'm gonna read Wicked Fox for a bit. I think I'm going to set a timer until 7 and then read this and then dive into some Harry Potter. And I don't know how Harry Potter is gonna go. Like, I'm kind of stressed about that, but I'm going to boxing tonight. I'm gonna go at like 8 o'clock and then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna sleep because I have to work in the morning. But I'm gonna do daily vlogs, I've decided. I'm gonna try that out because I already have a lot of footage for this vlog. So I'm like, you know what? Let's try something new, something I've never done before and something that I will probably fail at, but I won't know until I try. So let's get a little bit further into Wicked Fox now. I'm definitely procrastinating on reading right now, but I feel like there has been no cat footage in this vlog, so montage time. Now that you got the actual content that you 1000% signed up for, not me, my cats, now we will read. So I was on page 170 at the start of the readathon and I'm on page 206 now for Wicked Fox. And I was FaceTiming with Zoe and Hannah earlier and we were talking about this. Hannah has started it, Zoe hasn't yet, but my main issue with this book is I feel confused. Like, I'm far into it and I still don't really understand what the plot line is or like who the characters are. So I'm having really bad luck so far with my reads for the reading rush. It's not that I'm not liking it. I don't really think that the writing style is meshing with me, but I'm gonna keep reading it. I do need to finish it, so I will definitely finish it. I just think it might take me a little bit longer to get through because like I'm not super into it and I find it very dense and hard to read because I'm confused. So hopefully some things will be cleared up in the next little bit and I'll kind of understand what's happening and what I'm reading about. Like, I feel like I know where the plot line's going, but I'm also like, is that big enough of a thing to carry the plot and carry the story forward? So hopefully my opinion will change and I'll end up enjoying it, but right now I'm like meh again. So it's just very meh so far, this readathon. So since I finished the audiobook that I was listening to, I ended up picking another one, and that is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. So this wasn't technically on my TBR for the reading rush. I almost said booktubeathon again, but I have been meaning to get to this and I'm going to be using it for the prompt of a book with purple on the cover, even though I do have quite a few things that do fit that. This camera driving me nuts with not focusing on me. It's very rude. But I figured since it was going well and I needed another audiobook, I would just pick another book to read. I don't know. I'm being ambitious. It's only day one. I did do my thumbnail for this vlog though, and like it seems like I'm being an overachiever, but really I'm just procrastinating on reading because I suck. But now I'm going to go to boxing and then gonna come home and go to bed. This is when I wish that I could listen to audiobooks and drive at the same time because I have like, I'm gonna be late, but I have like a 20-minute drive to the boxing gym, but I just can't listen to audiobooks and drive at the same time. I feel like I have to focus so much on driving, so I'm gonna listen to some shitty music instead and just jam out and definitely be late, but I will get there. So I'm just going to close out today's vlog really quickly. It's 10 p.m. so I'm gonna try and go to bed. I work at 5 in the morning, but I'm feeling really awake, so you'll see tomorrow how this ends up going. But if anything, I'm gonna read some of Harry Potter before bed because that's what I should be doing, but I also should be sleeping because I'm gonna be grumpy tomorrow if I don't. So sleep is my priority, but I finished Uno book book today. So I finished my first book, which I'm really excited about, which was A Wedding Date by Jasmine Gilroy, and I gave this 2 out of 5 stars, and it completed the challenge of reading an author's first book. So I'm doing really well, happy with how things are going, and we shall see tomorrow how they continue to go, because I think it's just gonna get worse and go downhill from here, but we shall see. I'm sorry, I could not crack my knuckles at that moment. But thank you guys for watching today's vlog. I hope you guys are excited that I'm gonna be doing daily vlogs. I hope they turn out, but we'll see. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.